Welcome to Living in Grand Rapids, the podcast. I am Josh May.
I am Katie Arnold.
I am Leah Hills.
And I'm Ross Bacon.
And we are just a few of the mega group realtors with RE/MAX of Grand Rapids, 4 to be precise. And we are excited to chat with you guys today into the new year. We are and excited about the local restaurant scene in Grand Rapids. You know, some people say Beer City, USA. I say Food City, USA. What do you guys say?
Food City, USA is a bit of a stretch, but we do have a lot of great options.
Okay, well, let's run down some of these options. Ross, why don't you kick us off?
You know, I'm going to take us a little bit out of the outskirts of town here. We're going to go take a nice little drive to northeast Grand Rapids area, actually in Canonsburg. A little bit further east of Canonsburg Ski Hill, there's this little place called the Honey Creek Inn. Honey Creek Inn's it is my wife's and my favorite spot to go. The food's fantastic. The atmosphere is really cool. It's a really old historic building. Small area, doesn't seat a lot of people, but the food's fantastic. Staff's great. Drinks are great. They got a lot of beer and wine options. And we frequent there a lot just because it's close to our home, and we really love going there. The owner's always wandering around, talking to people, greeting people. So it's just a really nice, great atmosphere, and the menu is always changing too. So I know, Josh, this is kind of surprising. It's the first time you've been out there. It was only a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, isn't that
Got
amazing?
to get there for dinner.
I've lived here for so long, and my first time at Honey Creek Inn was a couple weeks ago. Very cozy. It's a nice, cozy place. And especially like in the wintertime, it's definitely a place I would hang out in the winter.
They just opened this past year, though. They do have a really nice beer garden patio area too. So, but yes, I agree. It's more, we definitely frequent there quite a bit more in the wintertime than we do summer. So I think it's one of Grand Rapids' best kept secrets. So hopefully they'll get a little more business out of this.
Check it out. Katie, you want to take us to another part of town?
Well, yeah, we're going to go to my favorite restaurant, and that's Donkey. And, you know, they always have just the freshest food. I feel like you're talking like good tacos, fantastic margaritas. Donkey's my favorite. It's my favorite place to go when I want a taco. The Brussels sprout taco is hands down my go-to every single time. I might change out what my second taco is, but I'm always going to get a Brussels sprouts taco and a margarita. I'm assuming y'all are with me on this.
I love it.
I can't argue the margarita because they are fantastic and they are the best in town.
They're so good.
Delicious.
I guess my only question is, how do you protect yourself from eating too much chips and guacamole before the tacos come?
See, that is your own fault, because the tacos always come out very quickly. So it depends on how long you take in between eating the guacamole and the chips to the time you order the tacos.
Ross has it nailed down to a science, apparently.
Yes. Because Josh is right. I've run into that issue myself.
But yeah, check out Donkey. It's an amazing place on Wealthy Street. Always hopping, and some really great.
They have igloos out for winter. We're in winter now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Leah, since you're in summer and we're in winter, why don't you take us back to where do you want to go?
I am going to take us to Bridge Street, and we're going to talk about Sovereign Guard. I absolutely love this place. Now we're going to talk about summer, but I do love this place in the summer. Their beer garden is amazing. It's fun. It's cozy. They have a game. What's that game back there called? They have a game.
Bocce ball.
Yes, bocce ball. Yes.
Bocce ball.
I think it's bocce. I've never ever.
In my family, we say bocce.
Well, bocce's incorrect. Just so you know, it's bocce.
Wow. Okay. Well,
I'm gonna have to Google that one.
Let's do some Google searching on that one.
Okay. We'll get back to you on this one. But yes, summertime is great, but winter, they have awesome, cool tents with cozy blankets and I believe a small fireplace, or at least a heater for sure. It is so cool, but you have to make reservations because they book up fast and way in advance too. So definitely book a reservation online. But if you just need some place to go on the weekend, definitely go there. They have great drinks, food is good, and to enjoy the outside also in the wintertime. They have options. So yes.
Love it. And Bridge Street, geez, you can go so many places right around there. If you want to just spend a night on the town, you've got everything right there.
Yes.
Start your night at Savangard and just bounce around.
Yes.
So I'm going to take you across the river to Monroe Avenue, just right across the street from the Boardwalk condominium complex there. We're going to go to Linear Restaurant. Some of you have been to Linear, some of you have not been to Linear. I love Linear. It's one of my favorite restaurants in town, just because of the quality of food and the preparation and the farm to table feel. Like I always order something different there, and it's right up there with one of the freshest menus in town. Very creative, presentation is great, and if you're looking for a little bit more of a I wouldn't say like super upscale, but really good like vibe on a weeknight or a weekend, that is the spot. They've got a great music. Sometimes they pull in a DJ there. They've got great music playing, and then even in the summertime, they've got tons of tables overlooking the Grand River. It's just a great place to hang out with some friends. So Linear is right up there at the top of the list for me. Well, we've chatted about 4 great options in Grand Rapids to check out this year, 2022. There's so many other great places in the Grand Rapids food scene, but these are 4 of our favorite right now. After you check these out, we will let you get back to living in Grand Rapids. Have a great day.
Thanks for listening to Living in Grand Rapids, the podcast. Please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast and share with your friends. You can find us on Instagram at MayGroupGR or online at marketgrandrapids.com. Thanks for listening to Living in Grand Rapids, the podcast. Please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast and share with your friends. You can find us on Instagram at MayGroupGR or online at marketgrandrapids.com.